Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this unboxing video that I'm going to be doing on a Tuesday for a change, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So for those of you new to this channel, I like to make it a bit of a guessing game. I'd like you to have a guess, see if you can guess the character and indeed the figure. So if you get the answer, obviously don't put the name in the comments, just put that you got it or at what particular times. So this is a Japanese exclusive figure. He's obviously loose. And yeah, it's been one I've been after for ages, so you won't have seen this on any of my videos just yet. He was released in 1988, so that would mean he's from the Super God Master Force continuity of figures, again, that were released in Japan. There is a Hasbro version of this particular figure, so it's one of them ones where they've done a redeco, so it's not an original mould. It's nothing to do with any form of combiner. However, he is part of, I suppose you'd describe it as a little faction. Only a small faction, because there's only like a few of the members there. There was a direct between the Autobots and Decepticons. There was 3 of each, and they both had the same sort of gimmick, which was good. But obviously the Autobot versions ended in bots, and the Decepticon version of it ended with cons, of course. They were featured in the Super God Master Force cartoon, actually, and the irony of all irony is that in the cartoon, that the colour of this particular person in here, let's have a go at getting him out, matched the same as Hasbro's, which was really, really strange. So in the cartoon, it had the colour of Hasbro. Brilliant, you can't see what it is, so I can take this out of there. But then the Japanese version of the figure used different colours. So obviously someone like Minerva, obviously in the cartoon she was white, and it was obviously complete redeco to Nightbeat, whereas this particular figure, and I suppose what's really interesting, and in fact I don't want to say this too soon, because as soon as I say it, it'll give too much of it away. Although I think you're pretty much there or thereabouts with where I suppose which sort of faction, which sort of mini subgroup they are. And if you've been watching this channel long enough, you'll know that it has to be a Decepticon, because I've got all the Autobot variants of them. So to nail it down as to which one, so one of them was one of them is exactly the same as the Hasbro variant. There's no color difference at all. The other one has just a very, very small color difference compared to its Hasbro original, whereas this one has the most visible difference, a real striking difference. I mean, different in every single way. Exactly the same mold, but a completely different color scheme. And I'm pretty sure you're there or thereabouts now, but if you aren't, and you might not even know this anyway, this one, his Japanese name is what the Autobot tank was called from the Autobot faction. So from the Autobot Hasbro faction of the Sparkabot, who was known as Guzzle. In Japanese Transformers history, this Firecon, his name is Guzzle. And as you can see, as I said, completely different colour scheme. So this was, of course, a redeco of Cindersaur. So there, of course, Cindersaur was your yellow and purple, and ironically enough, in the Super God Master Force cartoon, he was yellow and purple, whereas Guzzle, the Japanese version, is green and grey. And because he's nice and simple and basic, I should be able to get a video done on this guy straight away, ready for later. Did you guess it? Let me know in the comments, guys. Take care.